What's going on, everybody? So it looks like Destiny has finally been permanently banned from Twitch, further confirming that the left eats their own. Destiny was a political streamer who frequently argued for left-leaning talking points. If you asked anybody 5 years ago, Destiny would absolutely be considered a leftist, but as of now, anybody to the right of Karl Marx is Ronald Reagan. It's kind of crazy. This guy argued for many of the left-wing social issues, including trans rights, and now he is being canceled for the same thing. It is very ironic. Destiny, according to a lot of people, is now a right-wing zealot, which if you kind of have forgotten about Destiny, he is now considered right-wing by a lot of people, which is outrageous, to be honest. But here we are. Destiny has now been deplatformed, which is very ironic because he argued for deplatforming certain people, which is poetry, to be honest. The fact that he got deplatformed after saying that other people should, it's poetry. But the problem is that's not good. A lot of people are going, ha 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 ha, look at that, he got deplatformed after saying, Alex Jones, whoever, shouldn't be able to have a platform as well. That is cute. Like, it is funny that, like, what goes around comes around, but it's not good. We gotta realize it's not good. And I think this is the primary difference between a lot of people on the right versus the left, is that, I don't want to say everybody on the right, but a large percentage of people on the right kind of seek out those dissenting opinions, whether they want to own the libs or just, see what the other side has to say. There's a lot more of a wanting to hear the other side out, in my opinion, on the right, whereas there's a lot of people on the left that go, this is dangerous, we can't even let them say these things. I feel like much of the deplatforming anymore is coming from the left side of the aisle. For example, this is my own personal anecdote. I listen to a few left-leaning podcasts on purpose. I use Reddit. I try to at least understand the other side, even if it's just to use their own arguments against them or to, rage listen. At least I try to attempt to understand what's going on. And I highly recommend everybody does that. I don't know. I think the world's more interesting if there is some back and forth, and it's very easy to get up and get in your own echo chamber. Sometimes I'll notice that my YouTube page is just full of like shit I agree with, and it's just like that's not healthy. So I intentionally seek out the other side, and I recommend that you guys do that as well. It's just a better way to live your life. So what did Destiny do to get permanently banned on Twitch? Well, he had the ever controversial opinion that trans women shouldn't be competing against biological women in sports. Wow, what a controversial opinion. Not at all. This is what the vast majority of people on Earth believe. Behind closed doors, basically every single person believes that if somebody's a man, you can't just say you're a woman and then compete in women's sports. If you ask somebody this 15, 20 years ago, they would think you're outrageous of even having the idea of this. This is not an unpopular opinion. It's just the problem is that there are so many people that are scared to speak out about this because they're afraid of being canceled, or quite honestly, a lot of people just don't want to rock the boat. There are so many people that want to, quote, stay out of politics because they just want to go to work and they don't want to make their life harder than it normally is. They just want to go to work, come home, enjoy their time with their family, and just not have this abrasive interaction with a fucking lunatic. That's really all it is. But the problem with, quote unquote, staying out of politics is that when you do it long enough, eventually these people, it gets to the point to where men just start brutalizing women in sports. Now, this obvious example of swimming where Leah Thomas won a race by like 38 seconds, like that's outrageous. Swimming, that's a pretty tame example because it's not a physical contact sport. Now, you take, for example, basketball. Basketball is not like a full-blown contact sport like, say, football or MMA is, but it can be a very physical game. And when we start seeing this trans woman situation happen in, more physical sports, it's going to get ugly. What's funny is how big of a losing issue this is for America, and how so many of these woke politicians have to tiptoe around this issue of trans women in women's sports because they want to be pro-LGBT, but there are so many quote-unquote progressive people that are against trans women brutalizing biological women because Of course they're against it. It's outrageous. I had a Bernie Sanders supporter with Bernie Sanders in their header on Twitter, pictures, Bernie memes, the most progressive candidate talking about how they got to stick it to the corporations and all the, socialism, progressive, all that stuff, but is super against this because of course they are. And it's funny. It's going to be really funny to see the tiptoeing around this particular issue. The funny thing is that you can never be progressive or woke enough. There was recently a Twitter thread about a trans man experiencing period cramps, which is literally impossible because you don't have a uterus. But, okay, let's just pretend. So this guy, we have to talk about all the oppression in this 5-page tweet thread. Number 1, the trans woman is experiencing period cramps. Number 2, cis women are telling this trans woman, welcome to womanhood, which is also considered offensive because it's mocking trans women. The number 3 offense, we're not mocking trans women with the phrase welcome to womanhood. We're standing in solidarity with them. Oh, we're not done. Number 4, people are offended. A trans man talking about their period cramps is offensive to other trans women because if they're not getting period cramps, they feel like less of a woman. Number 5, women are upset when you use the word cis because if they're not cis, they're less of a woman. How do these people live that? Like, we have to have a flow chart for 5 tweets to keep track of all of the oppression that's happened. At a certain point, how do these people live their life? This is just crazy. So, I don't know. The whole world's fucking crazy with this shit. But what's interesting is that I think there are a lot of people that are genuinely ignorant to the differences between men and women. I had a good interaction with somebody on Reddit, of all places, on Reddit. They were talking about the Leah Thomas thing and the biological differences between men and women. And I just told this guy the differences between men and women, and he was like shocked. A lot of people like to talk about testosterone, like testosterone is the only difference. And it's not. It's not even close to the only difference. Men are taller. They have stronger and thicker tendons. They have higher bone density. They have different skeletal structures. A lot of people don't know that. Men and women, the skeletal structures are different. When people use the phrase throwing like a girl, it's a real thing. Women throw differently than men, and it has nothing to do with strength. Our weight distribution is different. Women have different hip structures. Men throw differently than women. If you were to give a woman equal strength to a man, she would still throw differently than a man because she doesn't have the same biomechanics as a man. And this is just, surface level stuff. Men have better coordination and spatial awareness just due to evolution, hunter-gatherer shit. We're just better at that kind of stuff. There are mental differences that all of the top chess players are men, not due to IQ, but just because the game of chess lends itself well to the attributes of the male brain. It's crazy to say. It's unreal that we have to say that men and women are different. Like, we're just different. How is this a fucking crazy idea? This video would be like, people would be smacking their head going, duh, if this video came out 15 years ago. It's crazy. And the fact that Destiny has been permanently banned for the opinion that men and women shouldn't be competing against each other in sport, like, this is truly outrageous. I think Twitch, honestly, is doomed. I don't think they're gonna, obviously Twitch isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but I don't see Twitch remaining the super dominant gaming streaming platform they are. I think they're just going to continue to lose market share. A lot of you guys don't know, but Twitch is just slowly over time eroding their market share to YouTube and to Facebook and to TikTok. And all these other platforms are just leeching at Twitch every day, and they deserve it. Twitch has lost their technical advantage. For the longest time, Twitch was the only kid on the block. YouTube is by far the best streaming platform in terms of the quality. You can stream like 4K at like 25,000 bitrate on YouTube. It's got a DVR feature. I mean, YouTube has got way better tech. The one thing Twitch had was the culture of just the emotes and it being like a very, gamer nerd place with a fun community. And that's becoming a thing of the past because everybody's getting banned or canceled or so many rules are being implemented. That culture is going away. So, again, I don't think Twitch is gonna like just die overnight, but I think they're just gonna slowly fade away because they're losing all their spark. Perfect example is my own stream. In my stream for many, many years, if any of you guys have been watching my stream in the past, I really don't stream anymore, but in the past, I prided myself on never moderating my chat. So a lot of you guys know I only have like 3 mods, and nobody gets banned. The only way you get banned in my chat is if you spam. And because I like that back and forth, you can be an asshole. You can say, I truly believe what I say. I think people should be able to say what they want, and if it's stupid as fuck, then we all make fun of them. Like, that's the whole point. But one day, I was on Twitch eating a cheeseburger, and everybody was calling me a fat piece of shit, a butter golem, whatever. And a Twitch admin contacted me and said that I had to stop allowing fat-phobic hate speech in my chat, otherwise I would risk a suspension. I could not let my chat insult me, otherwise I would risk a suspension. That is outrageous. Like, they're just making their, like, you can't have banter back and forth anymore. Like, the fucking speech police and the ideological, like, ridiculousness on Twitch is wild. Like, Twitch is so unbelievably unprofessional. The lack of enforcement of certain rules, and then other people just have the hammer smashed down on them for no reason. The clear ideological like ban of Destiny for having an opinion that like 95% of people have. Like, genuinely, the only people that think that trans women and women should compete are either they're fucking crazy, or they literally don't. In the case of this guy that I was talking to on Reddit, he literally thought there were no differences. And as soon as I explained to him that like there are a lot more differences than testosterone, he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me." Like, and I think that's almost a more common thing. Like, a lot of us, I guess because they're getting rid of PE in gym in school. I don't know. But this is like pretty obvious to anybody that's played sports that men and women are dramatically different. But if you haven't been in that world before and you've just, maybe you don't know. There are probably people in my chat that just don't know that men and women are different. It's crazy. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.